Full disclosure before we start this video, there will be no chops! No chops. So if you clicked on this video to see some people chop each other, well, you're going to be disappointed. I know all you inbreds out there are just in complete agony, waiting for another match. And, well, I don't know what to say, but I have something that might cheer you up. We're gonna do a ranking of all the inbreds on the Garby Show. There, that will keep you entertained for a while, right? If not, go want some fucking chops. I don't care. Do whatever you want. But so I have here a list of all the inbreds on the show, and I'm gonna go through them one by one, and I'm gonna rank them. If you don't give a fuck, then get out. If you want to stay and hear very valid criticism of all the inbreds, then stay. And with that, we'll begin the tier list. So let's see. First off, we have me, of course. You know, just get that. Put it on there. Garby. Well, what's there to say? It's me. I'm amazing. I'm great. There's nothing about me that's bad. I am honestly the best thing about this channel. And I know not everyone thinks that. But guess what? I don't care! I'm amazing. This channel would be not the same without me. So, I think it's pretty obvious that I'm gonna put myself as amazing. Since they're not a Garby tier, amazing what to do. Alright, the next person is Roid Rage. Get over. There we go. Roid Rage. Now, Roid Rage. Let's see. What was my first memory of Roid Rage? Alright! I whooped his ass. We all gangbanged his ass. And then threw his worthless ass out. Ever since then, he's come and gone. But he's never been relevant at all. And quite honestly, who cares? He's a joke. He's never done anything to make himself worthwhile. So, he is definitely in inbred status. Alright. Next, we have JR. Now, for some of you newer people, you may not remember JR, but he was a beautiful character. He was a referee, and he just said the most beautiful shit. You know, actually, wait. My bad, he was a commentator, Garby freaking shit. But, you know, he was always... Oh. I forgot the comment over. So let me just put him over. And, you know, he brought life to the channel. With all of the inbreds around, it was hard to really enjoy it, but he kept it alive. So, in honor of his memory, I'm putting him at exceptional. Oh god. Now we're doing Joe Dukes. Joe Dukes. When I hear the word Joe Dukes, I think of one thing, and one thing only. Inbred. Without a shadow of a doubt. I mean, think about it. He appears, he gets his ass whooped. He appears, he gets his ass whooped. Everything about him's a joke. He comes off like an idiot. All Joe Dukes. I don't even need to go further. He's a joke. From the moment you see him, you can't take him serious at all. Next up is Dumpster Man. And now, Dumpster Man is an interesting character for sure. You know, he started out as my lackey, my trusted henchman. And then he turned on me. He shit all over me. And he kind of left me in the dust. But this is despite that, you know, he's still a decent fighter and he's enjoyable to watch. So, I mean, just because I don't fully like him doesn't mean I should just shit all over him. So, you know, I suppose he is average. Big Dave. I fucking hate that queer. What can I say about Big Dave? You know, this is very hard to talk about. I took one of my precious Garby cans to his place of work and asked him to pimp it up for my match. And you know what he does? He fucking desecrates it and expects me to pay for it. Well, he paid for it alright. He got what he deserved. But how will we rank him? Easy. Inbred. I mean, without a shadow of doubt. Oh god, so many. Next we have JTB. Now, personally, I don't really know JTB. I mean, he appeared, but I don't know. I mean, I guess he was supposedly a strong fighter, but so what? He just was a strong fighter, I guess. But there's nothing redeeming about him, so slight inbred. Next up, we have the Preacher. Oh god, the Preacher. That freaking walking retard from I'm gonna get my ass whooped. And that's what happened. He just got his ass whooped. He was a joke. Not a threat at all. And he is nothing but filthy inbred. Oh no. This is very upsetting. You know, I didn't want to talk about this man, but the next man on our list is none other than Shapiro. Or, as he was once known, Norman Banks. Now, I've never liked the man. He was the pinnacle of gay. From when he was first trying to impersonate me as a mockery of Garby to his now fucking movie persona where he's a fucking big fully shot rapist. All the poor people that he violated, including me! And on top of that, his wrestling's a joke. His definition of wrestling is bending people over and fucking mocking their assholes. Just plowing them. So yeah, you know, inbred is too nice of a term for him. So I had to invent a special tier just for him. The Shapiro tier, which is below inbred. It's far worse than inbred. It would be a mockery to the inbred tier if he was put in there. Alright, next up, we have Corn. And now, going off my memory, there was that one guy who had like 50 cousins that were all close to each other, and they all just got their asses whooped. So quite honestly, I'll probably just steamroll through them. Honestly, I don't remember them. You don't remember them. They had one shot, and they got their asses whooped. So, Corn is an inbred. Are you surprised? I am not. Next up, we have the Great Walking Block. I don't even know who the fuck that is. I just see some queer guy with a horse mask. Is that supposed to be cool or something? So, inbred here again. because it all just inbreds. Zev the Conqueror. Oh man, Zev. Now personally, I don't give a fuck about Zev. He was just kind of a wrestler. But he was a victim. He was a victim! He was a victim to Big Daddy D. So, just for that, I will put him at slight inbred. He's still sort of an inbred. He was just a wrestler. That again, rarely appeared, and he sucked. Oh boy, we move on to Gaetard. Now, the thing with Gaetard is, without a shadow of a doubt, he is inbred here. But he was amusing to watch with his pump powers and dragging powers. He was quite amusing to watch, but that doesn't disregard the fact that he is indeed an inbred. Next up, Little Daddy D. I don't know what the fuck that is, but just reading his name is disgusting. It makes me want to vomit, so inbred here. Oh boy, my favorite wrestler, Danny the Dairyman. The OG! The fucking robot! Who fell off the face of the earth. I mean, he was a wrestler. I mean, he sucked ass. Even though he kind of raped my ass. But that's beside the point. But that match was rigged! It was rigged, I tell you. When he fucked me all over. So, he's an inbred. Next up, we have PewDiePie. And well, another guy who just appeared for one time. And he was anything to be remembered for. So, just another inbred. Again, this channel is just inbreds. It's like a fucking cesspool of inbreds. Next up we have Hallway Homie. Once again, unrememberable inbred. I mean, they're making it too easy. It's like inbred. Like, come on. Next, we have Moose Rider. Once again, inbred. Like, they're like, not give me anything to work with. I'm just being thrown inbred after inbred with nothing to go for. Oh no. It's the Big D. Oh yeah, he's Big D already. He's a big fucking disappointment. Back, at one point he was called Pimp Daddy D. And let me tell you, from the moment I met him, I never liked the man. He was a fucking inbred that went to third world countries and abducted and drugged children into being his minions. Zev was one of those victims. And then, after humiliating himself over and over, he ended up in prison, where he got his ass raped repeatedly. And so then he changed his name to the Big D. Sound all threatening. But now, he just sounds more gay. So, similar to Shapiro, he transcends gay. So, I invented a new tier just for him. The Pimp Daddy D tier. Next up, we have Sosa, the very definition of gay. Every time I see him, I just want to slit my wrists. Between his entrance, his moves, he just personifies gay. So we are putting him on inbred tier. Next up is Yuri. Oh, that fucking queer. He was nothing but a pain in the ass. From the very first time I met him, he was just an annoying fucking queer that would never go away, ruining everything for me. And I'd be forced to team up with him over and over because no one else understood what was important. So, I'm gonna put Yuri at slight inbred. He's only slightly better than him, but his fucking moves are so retarded, so cringy. I hurt every time he fucking breathes. Next up, we have the Big J. Now, the Big J is a newer fighter, and so far, he shows promise. He's not amazing, but he hasn't reached inbred state yet. But that could change any day. But for now, he's an average fighter. My God, there's so many inbreds to rank. Next up, we have the King of Africa. Another inbred from that family of inbreds. Oh boy, Mr. Clean. That fucking beluga whale that could never wrestle. He is definitely an inbred. I mean, if you wrestle anybody, they would fucking die. Their bones would fucking shatter. So, there's that. And I don't know. He never really made much of an appearance. He kind of just vanished off the face of the earth. Now this one, I know you're all waiting for. It's Trunk. Honestly, ever since I lost the title, Trunk's basically been, the top. He's been the Garby Show. And now currently he has this, satanic persona thing where he just beats everyone's asses. But you know what? It's okay, because you know why? He is executing the gay. He is eradicating gay from the Garby Show. So, you know what? Keep up the good work. He's gonna go in exceptional. Because no one is good as Garby. Now, we have Norman Banks. It feels kind of redundant because I talked about Shapiro just because the queer changes his name doesn't make it seven. So, I'm gonna put him in inbred tier because I already put the Shapiro tier. I don't really have anything else to say about him. He's just gay. Next up, we have Little John. Now, Little John is like the tag partner, like the other man to what was his name? That tall guy. Big J. And, he doesn't have nearly as much promise as Big J. He's just there just to take up space. So he's a slight inbred. Another one of those fuckers, Chef Boyardee. He was so worthless that JR fucking knocked his lights out with one punch, and he was fucking dead. Or we wish he was dead. He might be dead, I don't know. He's an inbred. Next up is the Jester. I mean, I don't know. It was interesting. I'm gonna cloud wrestle, but he fared alright. So, I will put him at slight inbred. Next up, the sheriff. Once again, inbred. Again, everyone from that family's an inbred. I see their fucking names, I'm just gonna go inbred immediately. There's nothing to say about them. Next up, we have Mr. Fit. When Mr. Clean undergo that transformation and became Mr. Fit, which then he participated in the Royal Rumble. But honestly, even with this new body and new form, he was still worthless. So putting him at inbred. Next up, Generic Joe. Once again, part of the inbred family, the inbred dynasty. So, inbred. Next up, we have the Glitch, which I guess is like Trunks' persona. You know, pretty cool. And again, eradicating the gay. So, by my books, it's alright. I will put the Glitch at exceptional. Last but not least, Pimp Daddy D. Again, just like with Nora Banks, I already talked about him because of his gay alternate new persona, Megan Gay. So, save yourself the trouble. He's an inbred tier. Oh, look at that. That's all the inbreds ranked. I mean, are you surprised? I mean, you basically knew it was going to be all inbreds. You already knew that when you watched the video. But so yes, that is Garby's ranking of the Garby Show wrestlers. And you inbreds better make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Help the Garby Show grow! That is all. Farewell, inbreds. I'm going back to hibernating.